next two, we had a conversation a little bit about this one. Is Wilt Chamberlain or Shaq the most dominant? Who's
the most dominant, I would say, I mean, honestly, I think Shaq is more of a cultural impact when it comes to basketball. He's a huge personality. He's an unbelievable, you know, one-on-one type center. He changed the game in a lot of different ways, but I also feel like Wilt did the same. Like, and I think Wilt was just before his time. I think if you put Wilt in today, or not even today, let's put him in early 90s, early 80s, I think his name is a lot bigger than it is now. I think people would have an understanding of how good he really was. Not taking anything away from Shaq, he's still dominant. Like, there's nobody that was gonna stop him, but like, when I think of like absolute dominance, like putting up 100, I don't care if you putting up 100 against high school kids, college kids, whoever, like putting up 100 points in itself is physically demanding, and he made it look, he averaged 50 for the whole year. He averaged 50, and just to put this in context, he averaged 50 in 1 year. Like, in that year, Bill Russell played him, right? And this other thing too, Bill Russell, one of the most dominant big men as well. Great defensive player. When he played against Wilt, Wilt only averaged 34. Like, Shaq, I don't think he's ever averaged more than 34, 35. He might have had some stints in the playoffs, so it was like, you know, 45, whatever, but like, Wilt had 50 for the season, 100 points.
And he averaged
54
against one of the best defenders.
And this is in his second year. Yeah. So, like, dominance or not, like, Shaq has one MVP. Like, he's hard to call. Like, Jokic has 2 MVPs. Is he the most dominant? Like, so I don't know. It's when you get into numbers like that, it go back and forth. For to me, I'm gonna go ahead and say Wilt.